What is up, everybody? So here is just a really quick one. It's looking at the metahuman and remember the metahuman character. I'm just going to click on this and we're going to go through a couple of options that just to make some things clear. All right, now remember, I've got a few tutorials on this if you don't know it, but under metahuman you get these metahuman identities, and this is where you can create your own metahuman using like a DAS model or something like that, right? You add your component for mesh, you put in your DAS model, and you start making an identity which will create a metahuman using your DAS or whatever you sculpted. And now we get this is the new way of how to make a metahuman in 5.6. And just to go over some of these things here, you can see that when you're creating a head, you do get something called conform. Okay, and in here you get import DNA from identity or from template. Now a template is like a metahuman that you've already made, and you create a template for it. And import DNA. I don't know what the hell this is. Rig imports. Okay, I don't know what this is. Import DNA. But from a template is from a template that you've created already, original file. So if you have like a FBX of a metahuman, something in Maya or something, and you want to bring it in here as an FBX, you can import it as long as it's got the same layout as a metahuman, right? So same vertex layout. And from identity, that's from this. That is from one of these things. So when you make a DAS character, the things that only supports a head, there's still no way of getting a DAS body into metahuman as far as I can see. So although we've got a lot more options now for the bodies that we can create them, there's nothing yet that we can create a body from a DAS body. So if you create an identity using a DAS or whatever, you can literally take from identity, you can upload the identity from here, like this, and you can say conform. I don't have an identity made, so it doesn't do nothing here, but you can start using your identities as templates now, which is pretty cool. So now we're waiting for the body, right? From here, you can conform from a template. Once again, this has to be a metahuman. You can't just take like any old thing and just do whatever. It doesn't work. It'll crash. And consistent with metahuman topology. So it does have to be metahuman topology. So this one doesn't have an identity because you can't make identities for the bodies. But maybe they'll see this in the future. Anyway, that's just a quick letting you know you've got your presets, you've got your body, you've got your blend, you've got your model, which you can model whatever you want, and then you've got this conform button. And this conform button is importing from DNA. What does it say here? Import a metahuman DNA file into alter the okay, I don't know what a DNA, I don't know what that is. But from a template over here, I mean, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. But from a template, it's from an FBX or whatever. You can do it as long as it matches the topology of a metahuman. You can use that kind of like well, it's a template, right? You create a body, you bring in the FBX, it'll work. And then the head has one extra one, which is the identity. And those are these. Once you create an identity, which I've got multiple tutorials on, check them out, then you can start using those identities as templates to bring them in here, and then further go upon it. Once you've got that identity, you've conformed it, whatever, then you can still go into your transform and sculpt and add upon that. Anyway, guys, a really short one. I hope this helps. Next week, we hopefully going to either finish that trilogy of creating that scene, or I'm going to show you one of my a tutorial on one of my new images. Which is this horrific little bastard and a variant. So I hope you join me, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye, guys.